Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Please be joined by the one, the only Brody Moore. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Busy summer, of course. I know graduation was probably was a while ago, and
Yeah.
you've been busy with a lot of stuff. You're wrapping up baseball and all that. So, how have you been? How have you been?
Been good. Been staying busy. Like you said, graduation wrapped up a month ago. So then after graduation, I've just been putting in the work, working out a lot, and then also, you know, working, making money. So keeping myself busy for sure.
Okay. So now that your high school career is over. Now that have you had a chance to reflect back on everything that because it's been it's had its ups and downs and but the thing is it was but probably you wouldn't what was it like for you?
High school is a different experience. I mean, you really from like the middle school to high school jump, you really find your footing. And I feel like, I found good footing. And, athletically, I couldn't have asked for, I feel like I had a pretty good career and a good impact on my teammates and also my coaches and then my friends. And then like school wise, I made a lot of new friends. I kept good grades and then I also maintained a lot of relationships with teachers. And obviously like relationships go farther in life than So that was very big to me. So I'd say it was a pretty good high school career.
So kind of describe like I don't know if we mentioned this the last time you were on here, but what is your personality like? Because from what I can tell, you're a pretty outgoing kid. Have you always been like that?
Yeah, I'd say like I like to talk to people. I make friends very easy. And I'm a fun guy to be around. I'm super competitive. Obviously playing two sports throughout high school, I get that. I'm super, super competitive. And then I'm just a friendly guy, fun guy. I care about my friends, they care about me, I care about family. That's really my personality. I'm a caring guy, but then I'm also very, very outgoing.
Yeah. Okay, so now that baseball's wrapped up, you had some fun during baseball season. Was that you during all those? I think it was you on those Instagram videos. Was that you?
Yeah, so I kind of ran the account with, the okay of our coaches. But it was just a lot of fun. We wanted to we didn't want to be uptight this year. We wanted to just let loose and have fun. So it was every game that we'd win, we'd choose a player of the game and it was like me, Jack, Nolan, or Chase or Eli. We'd interview them and then we post them. We just have fun with it, because obviously baseball it's a kids game. You got to have fun, so we just wanted to have some fun and add some content for the Oxford baseball fans.
Absolutely. Baseball has this weird thing. It's like you get on this like, and then you get on this win streak and all that fun stuff, and you do all this crazy thing. I think the latest one was like I think it was the Mets that they were like 7-0, and after like I don't know if you've heard of Grimace, the McDonald's purple mascot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he was gotten on there. I think that the Twins had the remember that, and then they had like the summer sausage that went around. And it was 3 week. It was 3 weeks old and smelled terrible. So it's this weird things about baseball that it's just really, really.
It's super superstitious. So we ended off like about like the win streaks and stuff. So we ended our season with 12 game win streak. So it started. So we were at Jimmy John's field where we were playing Romeo, and before it was like raining. So we were like, all right, let's go play wiffle ball. So we played wiffle ball on their wiffle ball field, and then we ended up beating Romeo. And then after that, we played wiffle ball like three or four more games, and that was kind of just our way to just let loose and have fun. Like we did whatever we could to kind of take our mind off of baseball and just kind of hone in on, being a team. Like at our stadium, so we played wiffle ball a couple times, and then our coaches threw up a backboard, like a mini basketball hoop. So we do like layup lines and we shoot around. We kind of just mess around and have fun before the games and just let loose.
Have you heard of that the MLW wiffle ball league?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Those guys, I mean, well, it's not too far away from you because obviously I guess they play all their games at I believe I think it's here in Brighton or something, but
Oh, really?
yeah, but I know that league's kind of taken off. I know Kyle Schultz.
Yeah, I see it. I see it on TikTok a lot.
Yeah, that's fun stuff. I was wondering, it's like now it's like I want to go be a part of that. So, um, but yeah, now that you know that now that everything's over, have you had time to just like, did you ever think graduation would come?
Yeah, I mean, obviously when you're a little freshman in high school, that's the end goal is to get to graduation, be able to walk, and then obviously when you're walking across that stage, you think about all like the good memories with your teachers and your classmates, and it's just such like a surreal feeling, you
Yeah.
know.
You know, I mean, what has it been? Okay, so after, seniors last day and all that, what was it like for, just, getting up and there's like, I don't have to go to school today.
I mean, I was working and stuff in the mornings,
So
so
you
I'd
already, so you
still
already found a job and all that. It's like, I need to get,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'd still make myself productive. I'd go to the gym when I can, and then I'd also the seniors, so we'd still have baseball, so we'd go up to the field about an hour early before practice or before a game, and we'd just get our swings in. So we were obviously still like working, but like not doing the schoolwork side of things.
okay. Um, let's see. Of course, we mentioned last time of course, your football career is continuing. Of course, you're heading to Adrian. You know, what's that? What was that? What's that going to be like to you? That's excuse me, brand new coaching staff. The head coach is someone I obviously know pretty well. With with Coach Palka, obviously from my time covering Celine. But what is it like going to be like to know that you're going to be starting college football and not too far down?
I mean that the part that I'm starting soon, it's kind of like hitting me because you obviously, you know, you're going to training camp with guys that you don't know. Whereas my high school training camps, I've been with these guys, so that's obviously a different feeling. But the coaching staff, they're obviously very welcoming and they care about like the team like this, and they've made that evident to me, and that's part of the reason why I'm going there. And Adrian's seems like a great college. I have a couple people that I know that go there, and they've told me all great things about it. And I'm just super super excited to get started and get going.
Yeah. I feel like we need to ask. There's a lot of people when I think we need to get to know you a little bit more, but let's ask you the famous 10 burning questions. I came up with these. I know you're not going to be playing high school, but I still feel like I can ask you this. So I feel like I'm going to get some pretty interesting answers from you. All
All
right.
right.
Okay. Do you feel like you can get more things done in the morning or at night?
Ooh. Kind of depends. I mean, it's just depends on the day. Sometimes, you wake up feeling energized and I'll attack the morning and I'm doing that. Get whatever I need to get done in the morning. But then the hard part, like after a tough practice, I feel like just laying on the floor and eating food after practice, and I feel like I can't really get much done there. So I'd say during the school year, I get more things done in the morning. I'd say
Okay. What is the hardest class you've ever taken?
hardest class I've ever taken would be AP US History my freshman year. That class was really hard.
As a freshman? Because that's usually a class that most freshmen don't take.
Yeah, yeah. At a lot of freshmen in Oxford, they take it their freshman year if they are taking it. But no, it was just super hard because so it was during like COVID.
Yeah.
So we had block scheduling and I just couldn't sit an hour and a half learning about history. Like I just couldn't do it. So I was losing focus and it was just a hard class overall, like the writing and everything tying together for the AP part of the history is just super hard.
Yeah. Well, you got through it. So,
Yeah, yeah.
what is a food that you will never eat?
A food that I will never eat. Hmm. I feel like I got stumped on this one last time too. I don't know. I'm not a picky guy, but
Or what's a food that you haven't tried yet?
food that I haven't tried. Well, actually, I don't like shrimp. I won't eat shrimp.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like shrimp.
No red lobster for you?
No, mm-mm. I'm not that big of a seafood guy.
The cheddar biscuits, though. Um, Well, get them before they can, because I don't know how many Red Lobsters are going to be around for that long. It'll be like the way of Old Country Buffet. Um, okay, what's the biggest thing people don't understand about high school football?
Um, I think people don't understand the relationships that it can bring. Obviously, people are like, "Oh, it's a big time commitment, all this and that," but it's more than that because yeah, it's a time commitment, but you're building lifelong friendships. Like these boys that I've grown up playing football with, these memories that I have, like I'm never gonna forget them. Whereas yeah, the work was hard, but I have friends that will always have my back and I'll always have their back. So I feel like a lot of people don't realize the close knit part of it.
Okay. Let's say I took your phone away for a day. Do you think you could survive or no?
Um, I feel like if I'm busy, I'd be able to survive, but if I'm not, then no, because I'm a very like conversing guy. Like I like to talk to people, text people and whatnot. So if I'm out doing something, you can take it away, but if I'm just chilling at my house, then probably not.
Okay. Rank. Okay, this is the most controversial one. Rank your top five fast food restaurants. But before you do, okay, let's the regular fast food restaurants. Obviously, they count. But if you're wondering if Chipotle, Qdoba, and all those places in the premium category, they count too. Standard restaurants count as well. So one is the best, and five is I like it, but there's four ahead of it.
Okay. Um, Number one, I feel like I gotta go Culver's. I feel like it's so good. It's the staple. I love Culver's. Um, two. Number two, I'll probably go Taco Bell just because of how, quick it is and easy and it's reliable.
Yeah.
Three, I'll go Chick-fil-A. Can't go wrong with Chick-fil-A. Four, I'll go Qdoba.
Okay.
I like Qdoba over Chipotle, 100%.
Yeah.
And then five, I'll go Wendy's.
Okay. What is the most proudest accomplishment you've ever had?
Proudest accomplishment I've ever had. There's a lot that could fit this list. I'm a two-time varsity baseball captain.
Okay.
I was a captain for football, and then
Yeah.
also being awarded the honor to wear the number 42 jersey for my senior season.
I should probably also say the first person to have to wear that. I believe weren't you the first one to wear the 42 number since Tate passed?
Yeah, yep, yep. So that was probably I would say that was probably my biggest accomplishment and biggest heartfelt rewarding accomplishment that I've ever received.
Absolutely. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now, so I'll be graduating college. Have a college degree, and then I see myself just whatever whatever my field is. Maybe if I switch majors or whatever. Right now, I want to be a finance. I want to get a finance degree, so I see myself working in that field, and then hopefully later on down the road, I'll end up owning my own business or my own practice of some sort.
Okay. That's I'm pretty sure you've had some thought about this though. So that's
That would be the plan. That would be the plan.
okay. And finally, if you could tell young Brody something, what would you tell him?
I tell them like your mindset means everything. If you attack the day with with a positive mindset, it's gonna be a good day. If you attack the day with like if you're like, oh, I don't want to wake up, I don't want to do this, then you're gonna be filled with negative things. So I feel like mindset, you tell yourself something, you're gonna achieve it, and it's gonna be great.
Absolutely. All right. That's a good way of looking at it. All right. Well, Brody, thank you so much for coming on again, and best of luck at Adrian this fall, and stay in touch.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it, and I hope you take care as well.